We're live from Haleiwa. This is the Hawaiian Pro, round 2, heat 13. Cooper Chapman, Santiago Munia, Taumata, Puhertini, and Shun, Murakami in the international superheat.
He went to town on that. Solid surfing and Brett throwing the fins everywhere. And here we go, Chris.
No rest for the wicked. Cooper Chapman, surfer from Airbean, Australia. Again, he is straight up into the lip and gets launched into oblivion. Competitive surfer mindset with the ability to be your own internal judge, knowing exactly what you need to do to get the score you need. Here goes Cooper Chapman straight off the bottom. And that was a nice snap. Good reaction time. And he goes down. Well, no, he does. Yes. No. Yeah. No. Yes. Yes. He goes down.
One of those surfers, unfortunately, that's been on the kind of the sad side of the coin for stories to tell. You know how it's so volatile, the ratings with these big points on offer. There's the rock and roll float. See that little tail drop first on that floater. Just adding a little bit of technique. It's also cool. It allows you to kind of hang up there for a second longer. But just that one move.
Not on the screen is your surfer coming up next, Jesse Mendez, but Kanoa Igarashi, one big win down in Brazil, launched him into that first place spot. I like Connor O'Leary's chances sitting at third right now, but of course with these two Key West 10,000 events, anything's possible. Cooper Chapman, third wave ridden, the only surfer to stand up thus far.
If you're stuck out the back, that's it. You're gonna have to, you know, even catch a closeout and just kind of press a reset button.
Cooper Chapman again, pretty much surfing alone in this heat. And first turn successful, gets down the line, gets a nice second snap in. Solid finish. Come on, Cooper. You're making me look bad. You gotta complete these maneuvers. Not one other surfer has taken off. And Shun having a look. Now it's gonna be Santiago Munia from Argentina. Santiago had a solid run. Right now he's sitting at 32 on the QS ranks. And this wave, not the best wave quality-wise we've seen of the morning, but it's his best wave so far. We're halfway through this heat, so I guess you could say that's a pretty good start.
Yeah, and it's also a way for him to get back to the channel, Chris. What we were talking about, he was sort of trapped on the outside, so you have to catch a wave to get back to the shoulder. So I don't think he'll be overly concerned that that wave, you know, wasn't a perfect wave. You know, it was a bit fat. You can see the shoulder here. That wave didn't stand up too much. Not a bad opening section. Nice little snap. Younger brother of Seth Muniz, who's been on tour for many years. I love the way Santiago surfs. There is flashes of his brother in him, similar style, kind of a wider stance and open arms. But he's a power surfer as well, just like his brother. So I don't think he'll be too bummed that the wave wasn't great. He's just gonna, you know, get himself back in a proper zone to compete out here. Meanwhile, Cooper Chapman, he's been absolutely stoked. Even though he hasn't been able really to capitalize on big scores, the rest of the heat's been trapped on the outside, and he's been having his pick of the litter on the inside.
Yeah. The Pupo brothers. Who wins that heat?
Ooh, definitely the Muniz brothers. You know, they're just a little older, a little stronger, but give Sammy some time, and he's going to be tough.
That would be a fun one to watch. Here we go. Murakami, his first wave. And he is waiting patiently, coiling up, snapping right in that foamy section. And he's going to attack the lip, and it fights back in a big way. Disconnected from his board. It looked like he got slammed right back into his surfboard. Keep our eyes on Shun. Gets it off. That was a scary looking wipeout.
That was heavy. We have to have a highlight reel, or a low light reel, I should say, of the wipeouts today. There's been some real awkward falls, and this is one of the better ones right here from the man from Japan, Shun. Watch this right here. He's going to reconnect with that board. I think the board actually just missed him because that was absolutely crazy looking.
All right, Cooper Chapman now. This is the best wave we've maybe not. I gotta stop jinxing this guy. I'm terrible.
Look up to the boys.
Thanks, guys. Just in time to watch Cooper Chapman now. Gathering himself after a pretty solid wipeout. He's making his way through to the inside. Nice layback carve. This wave just seems to be the gift that keeps on giving as Cooper all the way through that inside section. Be careful right there. Looks like a little bit more water on that toilet bowl section, Rouse.
Throughout the second half of the day, not a whole lot of movement. And Cooper Chapman right here, 5.5, and again, very rare to see this wave count compared to his other competitors in this heat. That is bizarre. What has he caught? 6 or 7 waves?
7 waves.
To 1 for each other competitor. So he's been smart. He's just been hanging on the inside. I will say, though, Chris, he hasn't been able to capitalize too much. Just got that 5.5, but he is chipping away. And the Tahitian right here, another goofy footer. Taumata, nice backhand snap right there, but just the one before he kind of fell down there. I'm not sure the judges are even going to get him full credit for that. So, you know, a low-scoring affair so far in this heat.
Let's see if that changes with Santiago Munia, surfer from Argentina, from way back in the lineup. Nice opening snap, gets a little air under the fins. Under the lip, almost loses it. A little skitsy on this wave as he gets to that inside section. Now that was a solid finish. Slamming it again, so I like that he was able to kind of just gather himself as he went down the line so fast to finish this wave for Santiago Munia and utilizing priority. Yeah, this is some good surfing right here. This is the by far, in my opinion, the best wave of the heat. Nice little speed float check right there, trying to wipe off some speed. Another turn, all function. Now he's starting to open up, and you can see right there he got airborne. And that maneuver right there was crazy. You know, a nice little floater slide, kind of almost like a coping slide across that toilet bowl. So definitely fearless effort there from Santiago. So that should be a sweet score right there. And Cooper, kind of a snowboarding maneuver on the outside, a couple of sweeps, just carving. Again, waiting for that wave to build up. And a better version right there, a little more rail involved. And then one clean little snap, if I can remember, right here to finish. Just a little poke. So not bad for Cooper, a little body language there. He's chipping away, but I think Santiago is going to kind of flip this heat upside down. He had more opportunity, or, you know, maybe could have done more at the start. Great finish, but we'll see. Hopefully he can kind of fight into this wave. As you see, he's just pumping down the line, waiting for this thing to pump up. It does. Kind of closes out around him, but I like the approach for Santiago, not backing down from any section thrown his way thus far. Here we see Taumata, Puhertini, laying back, going for the barrel, high and tight. Not super deep, but just a nice high line, little just under the lip ride. Brazil, Spain, France, Guadeloupe, New Zealand, Uruguay, Portugal, South Africa. And here's your surfer from Tahiti. And we've been talking about how Tahitians very comfortable in bigger waves, reef breaks, not intimidated at all by shallow reef, as that's all they know in Tahiti. But didn't have the keys to this success right there. Taumata coming unstuck, so he's going to be left out there needing a score. And a better version right there of a backup score for Santiago Munia. Maui, and right here on the North Shore at Pipeline, Pipe Masters, coming soon. Cooper Chapman, a little deep on this one, trying to fight his way around this section. Haleiwa wins again. He goes down. A crazy finish as you see two surfers paddling. Murakami had priority, so he goes. He is super deep in the lineup here, straight up in the lip. Pulls off his first turn. He's got to finish strong on this wave. A second turn in the books now. All right, now the wave closes out around on him. His friends, family think he's got it. Hedgie says 5. He needs a 5.65, and here goes Santiago Munia, who's in second place. Smaller wave. Not a good wave. And he's got to be worried now, as that wave did not pan out for him. So now, as this heat winds completely down to a finish, it's up to the judges. Did Shun Murakami on his second wave, not just second scoring wave, I'm talking second wave of the entire heat. Oh. Did he do enough? Didn't come easy, but I think he got it done. But Shun Murakami now knocks Cooper Chapman into second place, gets the score. Let's watch the reaction. Yep, friends, family, psyched. And there's Shun. Yeah, keep that jersey on. You got an interview, bud. And there you have it. Official results. Murakami in first, Chapman in second. Muniz drops to third. Puhertini to fourth.